Hello, YouTube. How are you? Not that great, right? It's okay. It's okay. I hugged you. It's okay. It might. Some of you are probably like, it's not okay. And okay, it's not okay. No, you're being condescending. Just stop. Okay. We all know by now that Trump won the election. We all know by now that there's a lot of people that are really hurt about it. A lot of people that have a lot of concerns about the fact that he won the election and not Hillary. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not doing the Crustation cement thing today. I saw some of the protests last night, and protest all you want. Do it safe. Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt anything. If you're doing that, you're not helping your cause. Just saying. So don't hurt anybody. Don't cause any damage to any property. If you've already done that, find a way to make it right. I said on the day of election I was going to tell you who I voted, and I didn't vote. Why I didn't vote? Because in my conscience, I couldn't vote for either candidate. I couldn't vote for Hillary, and I couldn't vote for Trump. And there was reasons for that, on multiple of reasons. Just pretty much came down to their character. I couldn't support her character, and I couldn't support his, so I opted not to vote. And what about all the other stuff? I didn't know about any of the other stuff, the bills or amendments and the people running for Senate or Congress or anything else. I didn't know anything about any of those people. I didn't take the time out to look. I put my energy in other things, and maybe that was a mistake and maybe it wasn't, but that's what I did. So now we have Trump as our president. As our president. You go out there and you say, oh, he's not my president. Well, then what is he? Are you leaving America? Are you going to move? You're originally going to be from here. You're always going to be originally from here. You're always going to have some kind of ties to America, and so by default, he is always going to be your president. There's nothing you can do about it. If Hillary would have won and all the Trump supporters would have got up and said, Hillary's not our president. Nope, she would have been our president. And we would have had to deal with it, and we would have had to move forward, and we would have been upset about it. A couple of things. Looking at how the cycle of things go. For the last... Since 1990, since the time I remember elections, it was Republican, Democrat. Republican, Democrat. See the pattern? So, going on that pattern, you could say that we knew Trump was going to win. Some party would have already said it's already decided Trump already won. And I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories or things like that. I know that the election process has a lot of problems, and I know I'm moving the phone around and the camera around. That probably was like, why is she shaking the camera? But I know that the election process has a lot of problems, and this dumb hair keeps flying in my eyes. I know that voting sometimes can seem like it doesn't make a difference. I know all these things. So if it's all pre-planned out or pre-designed, the ending is already made, then okay. But either way, Trump is our president now. He is our president now. So we have to, at some point, decide, yes, people who support Hillary, people like myself who didn't support either, are going to have to, at some point, decide, all right, what are we going to do with this energy from being sad and disappointed and depressed and upset and whatever. What are we going to do with this energy? Are we going to sit there and we're going to stand there and protest and yell and break things and hurt people? Or are we going to protest quietly and say, you know what, my candidate didn't win, or this guy won and I didn't want him to win, so I'm going to stand here and protest out in the streets? Yeah, you have the freedom to do that. You have the right to do that. What is that going to do? Is that going to change something? Is that going to accomplish something? In some cases it has. Or would be the better bet to start contacting your representatives and say, this is the things that I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about my health insurance. I'm concerned about whether, if you're an LGBT person, I'm concerned about my marriage being recognized. I'm concerned about whatever you're concerned about. I'm concerned about him building the wall. To call up your representative and say, Mr. Representative of my area, I am concerned about the following things that President-elect Donald Trump may do in this great country of mine. So I am going to take ownership of my country, and I am going to say, call him up and say, you know what, Mr. Representative, I'm concerned about this. This is how you got elected to represent me, whether I voted for you or not. So this is what, when you're in that office and you're going to represent me, this is what I want you to represent me under. And if enough people call their representative, enough people call their people, that representative will say, the election cycle will come around another 4 years. Do I want to stay in this office, or do I want to find other forms of employment? And if I want these people to vote for me, and they want this bill to pass, or this to stay in place, like let's say you want Obamacare to stay in play. Okay. You don't want the border closed to any new Muslims. You don't want the wall built. Whatever else Trump said he was going to do. So you tell that representative, I don't want this done, I don't want this done, I want this done, and I want this done. So when this comes on your desk, and you're going to represent me, you vote accordingly. Otherwise, next time you won't get mine. Capiche? And I think they'll understand. Maybe start right now writing letters to the White House, to Mr. Trump, and say, hey, President to be Trump, all right? I respect the fact that you're in the office, or I don't. And I don't want you to build that wall down there on the border. I want you to do this. Or I don't want you to say, well, no more new Muslims can come into this country. I want you to do this. If enough letters, enough people positively respond, use the system to your advantage. Write up and say, listen, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. So what do I want to happen, and how can I make that happen? Now that Donald Trump is president, now we're going to be president, what can I do now? At first in this video I was going to say I was thankful that Trump had got elected over Hillary. But I'm not going to say that in the spirit of that I am thankful for it at this point. Because maybe I am thankful for it, maybe I'm not. Because there's too much emotional pain out there right now. But I am going to say, be thankful for the great country that you have. And if things aren't going the way you want, take the action. I am thankful that we get to take action, that we get to represent our issues, that we get to get up and say, yes, we have issues and we need tissues and we need to take action. We need to do positive things. We need to write letters. We need to make videos. We need to talk. We need to stand up and say, you know what, Trump? You will not build the wall. Use your Jedi powers. Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt anything. That doesn't accomplish anything. Alright? Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I see you in the next one. Give each other a hug. Be nice. Burp.